Today I'm going to show you how to navigate the new zMOD public hearing draft. First, go to our zMOD website and scroll down until you see these two red bars. Click on the executive summary and that will take you to our annotated draft, which is our roadmap. Provides an introduction to the project, background, and a few different appendices. The first appendix is the notable changes from the current ordinance. So we've indicated all of the changes, the notable changes from the current ordinance, as well as changes that have been made since the June 2020 consolidated draft. Those are indicated with the triangle bullet point. The next appendix includes a table showing all of the changes and permissions from the current ordinance. You'll see the use, the affected district, and what the change is that's being proposed in the further right-hand column. Appendix 3 includes an overview of the accessory living units changes. There's some background information as well as highlights of the standards that are being proposed. Appendix 4 does the same thing with the home-based business use. If you navigate to page 51 of the document, you'll see our table of contents. This is all hyperlinked and you can navigate between the different articles. Article 4 includes the use regulations, which has both of the use tables as well as the use standards. Article 5 includes development standards, 6 is parking and loading, 7 is signs, 8 is administration, procedures, and enforcement, and 9 is your definitions. Today I'm going to start with Article 2, which is the zoning districts, and show you the residential zoning districts. Here's the RA district, which has an aerial image, some images of that district, as well as a lot and dimensional standards table and associated graphic. This layout is replicated in each of the zoning districts in the new zoning ordinance. Next, I'll take us to Article 4, which includes the use tables. Here's the residential, commercial, and industrial district use table. You can see the zoning districts located across the top and the permissions for each of the uses delineated throughout the table. We're going to use the kennel use as an example. And so if you wanted to have a kennel in the C8 district, you would navigate over to the C8 bar and you'd see a P and an SE. You then would go to the use-specific standards, which is hyperlinked, and it shows you when it's applicable to all kennels, when it's a by right kennel, what standards are applicable, and when is it a special exception. In Article 9, we have defined all of the uses that occur in the table. So you'll see the use here for kennel defined and some examples included. Another way to navigate this ordinance is through the bookmarking. You'll see the table of contents bookmarked on the left-hand side. I'm going to show you some graphics that are included in Article 5, and this is an example of different approaches we've used to make it more user-friendly. Here's an example of bay windows, permitted extensions into the required setbacks. Here's some deck modification graphics, as well as a roof deck example. And finally, we have our table that shows the permitted extensions for decks and patios. This approach is replicated throughout the ordinance for ease of use. If you have any questions on navigating the ordinance or any of the content included in the proposed draft, please feel free to contact Casey Judge or Carmen Bishop at any of these methods included on this slide. Thank you.